I'm Cam Wilson, reporting from American University in Washington, D.C. For most Americans, life in West Africa would be unimaginable, but for AubreyOcloo, that was all he knew until age 10.
I was born and raised in Ghana, West Africa, and I was born in Accra, the capital, while living in Tema, the city south side of it. And I lived there for 10 years when I moved to America.
In the past 7 years, Ocloo has adapted to American culture. However, adjusting has not been easy. Technologically, Ghana is worlds behind the United States.
You have to deal with the technology that you never had, so basically a phone, computer, TV, all cable, running hot water. You never had it, so you had to create your own.
Air conditioning and modern computers have understandably been positive changes for Ocloo. However, adapting to cultural differences was much harder.
My difficult adjustment was meeting white people for the first time. Since your whole life you've lived with Africans for your whole life, then you've always been told that white people were the enemy. From my ancestors to my grandmother were enslaved by white people. So coming here, I had to adjust to liking you people. Some things we do in Ghana that people would call it abusive in America. I just laugh at that because it's like, so this is how I was raised up, and this is how Americans were raised up. So they call them a bunch of sissies.
But by far the most difficult and confusing change was attempting to understand the issue of race in America and attempting to find his place.
It's so jarring that people could hate another race. It's like, you do realize there's another continent with full of all these people, right? You do not realize that. America, so you have to adjust to that. You have to adjust to the mistreatment of your own kind.
The story of African immigrants is one of adjustment, both good and bad. From American University in Washington, D.C., I'm Cam Wilson.